Hi everyone, this is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you could join me today. This is going to be a very quick get ready with me. I was going to have a little bit of a longer video, but I have a doctor's appointment in 15 minutes I have to leave for. It's going to be very, very quick. And I'm not doing any eyeshadow on the eyes. I'm just going to focus on the skin and get it looking good. And I think this is like the first time since I've had, I guess, a doctor's appointment, this child, that I've actually done my makeup. So people are probably going to be like, what's going on with her face? So again, I'm not really going to talk about any of the products. I'll just maybe rant a little bit. 15 minutes doesn't really give me that much time to rant, but I will leave all the products that I've used in this video down below like usual. I guess it's not really a rant. I guess I kind of want to talk about productivity for a sec. So in these times with everybody self-isolating and trying to connect with family and friends online, it's been kind of trying because even though you can still talk to people, I almost feel like we're even more isolated and we're watching more TV. We're not getting as much exercise because you can't really go out to as many places, especially if your neighborhood isn't safe. So the scary thing is I feel like we're distancing each other more and more, and really it's not our fault. There's nothing we can do about it. But in the meantime, I've been trying to keep a positive outlook, positive mindset. And I do realize that there are times when I feel like doing absolutely nothing. And when I don't do anything, I feel like crap. I usually feel so much better, even if I get stuff done throughout the day. And at the end of the day, I'm exhausted. I just feel so much better. And a good example of that is last night. So call it whatever you want. I think it was nesting, but I went to town yesterday. So I had a huge task list in my bullet journal. And I don't really like doing that to myself because I feel like I put pressure on myself. And generally I'm like, okay, if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done, which is fine. But I feel more pressure now because the baby is going to be due pretty much any day. Like she could come, I'm hoping sooner rather than later, for my sake and her sake. I've been really trying to focus on getting just kind of random stuff done. So I think in my last makeup video, I had mentioned I hadn't done my makeup in probably maybe 2 months, which is a long time. And the only reason I have makeup videos up now on my channel is because I had these videos sitting on my computer and I just hadn't edited them. So my makeup hasn't been done in a long time and my makeup desk was disgusting. And obviously I go on and on about cleaning your makeup brushes, which is so important. And I hadn't cleaned them. I hadn't touched them. Nothing was done. So I decided last minute, of course, like right before bedtime basically, it's probably about 10 o'clock, I madly started cleaning all of my stuff. And basically it all got done, which is good because cleaning is important. I think for the mindset, it's nice to have a clean working space. And I knew that I was going to do my makeup today and I wanted to have a nice little area to do my makeup on. So what I did is I put all of my products away that were sitting on my desk. I wiped the desk down. Tons of makeup came off, of course. I spent some good quality time cleaning my brushes. I think I just cleaned my Sigma brushes and I used my Sigma brush shampoo, which is amazing, by the way, and it's microbial or antimicrobial. And then I also cleaned my desk area in the office. So if I'm not sure whether this video will be up before my nursery tour, but my nursery and office are one and the same. And it's kind of, I guess, not necessarily by choice, but because of the room that we have. And that's okay with me. I just have to figure out how baby's gonna sleep while I edit and vice versa. My desk was disgusting. Like I had so much crap on it basically. And it's stuff mostly that I had to file away, and it only honestly probably took 5-10 minutes to clean it up. It's just one of those things where if you get busy, or even if you don't get busy and you get really unmotivated, you don't feel like doing anything. And that was me for the last few months until recently. So I think it's maybe the nesting instinct on my part, because I've really been going to town with stuff I normally wouldn't do. Like I said, cleaning the fridge and the freezer, stuff like that. Okay guys, the worst thing is when you're wearing black and you get makeup on your black shirt. That's one of my hugest pet peeves. I'm gonna have to wash that off. But anyway, so that got done. I actually also got Friday's video up, like edited. It was already, of course, filmed, because it's one of those, it was actually a makeup haul that I had purchased the makeup in March. So it was a long time in coming, but it is now posted. It's scheduled for Friday. So I'm excited for you guys to see that, because there's a lot of products in there that I really wanted to, I guess, show on my channel. And I always like to do the haul before I actually go ahead and start using the products. But then I just get too excited and I'm like, oh, I need to use them now. And yeah, so that's the thing. But yes, again, like I said, I will have all of the products that I've used in this video listed down below. Some of them are new and some of them are old. I just kind of like mixing it up. I don't like using the same products all the time. Sorry guys, I'm in such a rush right now. I'm really trying to hurry here. And my eyebrows, I think they need a trim. Like, look how bushy that eyebrow is. It's going everywhere. I just want some natural looking skin, but pretty eyes. So before I do my eyebrows, I'm actually just going to line my eyes. And I don't see many people do this, but I honestly like lining my upper waterline, because it really makes my lashes look darker. So when I do my eyebrows today, I'll use my Brow Wiz, my pomade gel, but I won't be using the Dip Brow pomade. So yeah, it seriously looks like I need a trim. And I always take care of my own eyebrows. Back when I was younger, I used to get them waxed, and I always found that they would over wax them on me. And like when I was really young, I probably over plucked them as well, and that's why they're a little bit thinner. I had pretty bushy eyebrows actually when I was a kid, but I will get them back into shape. I was kind of seriously thinking about looking into like getting like how to do a soap brow. And I think that's easier when you use the pomade. So I want to try that out and see how that works, because it looks kind of interesting. But I think I'll definitely have to trim them first, because when you have bushy, like not necessarily bushy eyebrows, but just really long eyebrows that definitely need a trim, it doesn't seem to work as well. I want to keep them fairly natural today. And I'm just going to run some of my pomade in the brush through them to kind of keep them in place and give them a little bit more definition here. And I want to focus on the eyes. I am going to see if I have time to put on some fake eyelashes. I even took the time to straighten my hair today. I've been wearing my hair up for probably the past 3 months because I can't stand having my hair down. It drives me crazy. I only wash my hair once a week. I think I've mentioned that before, and I have noticed a huge difference in my hair health. So obviously when you flat iron it, it looks a lot healthier because you're making all of the strands perfectly straight, and then they are more shiny. But it does dry out your hair and it does damage it from the heat. So I always recommend to use a heat protectant spray if you have one, or if you can find a cheap one from Walmart or whatever. Okay, and for mascara, I am using my L'Oreal Bambi Eye. This, I've been trying to use up my old mascaras. Like, I think the last video I used my Stila mascara that I didn't really want. I just got it because of the eyeliner. It was like a bonus type gift thing. And despite me saying that I'm not going to be wearing much makeup, I think I will be putting on some lipstick, or at least lip liner that darkens my lips a little bit and makes them look fuller. So as for lashes, I don't know which ones these are. I know that they're the Cala lash. I just don't remember which actual lash they are. But we're going to apply these, and they're probably way too long for my eye right now. So I'm actually just going to trim them off. I sometimes don't do that. Like, you should always trim your lashes to meet how long your eye actually is, and I always don't. Then it just looks terrible, because either one end will be poking into your eyeball and it will just feel so uncomfortable, or you can see. I think usually the biggest problem with not trimming them, like keeping them too long, is that they do poke your eye, but then they also start to lift when that happens. So you have to make sure they are the right size. And also make sure you wait for your glue to dry, because that is another culprit. Until it dries for about 20-30 seconds, it basically moves around on your eye and you can't place it proper and it'll just fall off. I'm just going to put glue on both of them at the same time. And while we're waiting for that glue to set, maybe I'll line my lips. I told you guys this was a quick get ready with me. So I know I was just talking my last video about like this virus and everything that it's causing people, just to kind of keep busy and be productive. But I did find that despite me being tired last night, I looked back at my list and I was so happy that I had managed to cross off basically everything on my list. And I even managed to do extra stuff, which is like super good, because a lot of times I just look at my list and get so discouraged, and I hate feeling that way. We're going to use some lip gloss to go over top the lip liner, and then I'm going to apply my lashes. So of course I always usually use a tweezer to help me along with this. And for some reason for me, it's easier to put my right eyelash on rather than the left. And that looks fairly natural. So I'm happy with that. Next we'll do the left one, and trust me, it totally helps when you wait a couple of seconds. So much easier. And I'm not sure if I need any highlighter. I might put a little bit on. I feel so bad because I just honestly cleaned all my brushes and now they are all dirty again, but that is the name of the game, right? Good. I think as long as my eyelashes are going to stay, I think this look is complete. I think that does it. So I know this was a very quick makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed how I quickly just kind of chatted a little bit and also did makeup. And again, if you're curious, I'll leave everything linked down below so you can check it out. Please subscribe if you're new here. I'd love to have you. Also click that bell notification so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. We'll talk soon. Bye now.